What's up, beautiful people? Like the title says, in this one we're gonna be listening to Chung Ha's first studio album called Querencia. And if you didn't saw yet, I did a reaction to the music video, the title track Bicycle, so go ahead, check that one out. And I also did a lot of audio snippets reaction to. I did the music video teaser reaction too, so if you want to have like a short first time reaction to all the tracks of the whole album, I'm gonna link the audio snippet reaction up in the info box too. In this video, we're gonna be going through the whole album and listen to all the tracks. It's a really long album, so it's gonna be a long ride for us. Just a little disclaimer just before we begin though. This is really just me first time reacting to the song, so you will get my raw first thoughts about the songs. Of course, it could happen that my thoughts of a song change during the course of time, during the future. But this is really just me listening and reacting to the songs right away. You can, of course, always put down your thoughts of each song down in the comments below too. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's just jump right in and start reacting with Side A Noble, which I think is the intro to Side A Noble. So, ooh, feels like something is coming, like a build-up. The intro really referenced what the meaning of the album Querencia is, the name Querencia, which I also googled, which is like a place or something that you call home that makes you feel protected and everything. Like it's like a Spanish word for that, or also something with love. I just forgot again. I'm gonna put the meaning up here that I found the first time. So she really referenced that, but also like the instrumental is really interesting. Like the beginning really feels kind of menacing, like really something dark and powerful coming, and then it switches to something vulnerable a little bit for a while, and then it goes up back to something powerful and strong. So it's really interesting. I feel like it references the whole 4 tracks in this side that all have kind of a trappy, darker feel to it, but still have a vulnerability to them, even though they're that dark. The second track of the album is Bicycle, which is the title track, and I did a music video reaction already to that one, where I also reacted to the whole song. So if you're interested, go ahead, check out the info box. We're gonna skip over that one and go straight to track 3, which is Masquerade. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Even leaning a little bit more into the salsa vibe right here. This track really fits into the whole Side A. From what I know from the audio snippet, Side A really has those strappy influence going on, like the title track Bicycle too. This one was more paired with salsa Latin vibes going on, of course, really strong even. Masquerade is really solid, I have to say. Like I feel like I said that also in the audio snippet reaction, Chung Ha's voice really fits with those Latin influenced songs really well, I feel like, and also the songs like Dream of You or Stay Tonight too, which have that really poppy dance kind of vibe going on. I feel like that there is where her voice shines amazingly. I thought she delivered also at the end the vocals really nice. Loved that after the fourth chorus it had a little bit of breakdown. Loved the little more salsa-y section in the bridge too. Thought that was really cool. But all in all, it's just not something that I am right now crazy about. Like it's not something I never heard of, if you know what I mean, but it still is a good and solid track. So let's go ahead to number 4, which is Flying on Faith. Wait, is that the full English song? Okay. Ooh, okay, interesting. Like I feel like side A, the intro, really kind of spoiled how the structure of side A will go with the 4 songs. Like 2 and 3 were really more powerful, Masquerade and Bicycle, like the instrumental in side A, and then Flying on Faith already feels a lot more vulnerable, just already with the guitar and then the ending with just the piano. I freaking loved the guitar. I don't know if that was like a produced guitar or a real e-guitar, but I loved the whole melody that it played. I loved that a lot. I have to say, the song kind of lost me every single time it went to the chorus, because I felt like it's a typical EDM dance production, and it kind of also sounded really familiar to a song, but I just can't pinpoint it right now to which song. That said, again, Chung Ha's vocals freaking beautiful. Every single time she went a little bit higher, because she has always, like, which I love, like a deeper voice going on, which I think she also feels a lot more comfortable with. Every single time then the high point, she went a little higher, was really a high point in the song. It was really nice to listen to. I also, I think, loved the bridge too a lot. Let's go to track number 5 called Luce. Is that Spanish? Luce, Sicut, Stellae. I have no idea how to pronounce that right now. My Italian side wants to pronounce it Italian, then my English side is like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And then my Swiss side is like, what the hell is going on? So I'm just gonna put the title of the track right here, and yeah, let's go. Ooh. Do you know that feeling when you listen to a song and you kind of can imagine just by the voice color and how it's inflected the voice of the singer, that the singer itself was really smiling while recording this song? And I feel like that's what the voice inflection in this song tells me. I feel like Chung Ha was literally smiling throughout this whole recording. It just has that happy vibe going on. Oh. That was kind of surprising. Like when it started, I was like, "Ooh, it sounds interesting." Kind of a, I would even now say a reggae kind of feel to it, reggaeton reggae kind of feel, something in there, and I freaking love it. Like I said during the listening part, it's really subtle. Like it's not a lot of stuff happening, but I kind of love that. Like it really lets her voice shine. Like one time where she like goes like 3 notes up in one like word or something like that. Freaking dope. Also, like it gives you that calm happiness vibe. Like I said, her inflection has kind of a happy tone going, like she was smiling throughout the whole recording of this song. So let's go ahead to side B, Savage, the intro to side B, Savage. I was kind of expecting something like that for the intro of side B, because when I look at the track list, the next 2 songs are Stay Tonight and Dream of You, which both have that kind of house, dance, electronic, voguing kind of vibe going on, which I freaking love. Like I feel like that's a genre that Chung Ha can dabble in a lot more. It really fits her dancing wise and like vocal wise, like the vocal tone really fits to it. So yeah, that was like a perfect prelude to that, perfect intro to that. And track 7 and 8, I already know too. I did each in a reaction to each of these music videos and even dance practices. So if you're interested, go ahead, check out the info box. And yeah, so we're gonna jump over Stay Tonight and Dream of You and go straight to track number 9, which is Bother Me. Oh, okay. Ooh, love that fake out there a little. Ooh. Ooh. This totally was my vibe. Like in my head, I was totally in like a 70s disco all the time with this song. I have to say though, the first time the chorus came in, I was not as sold. Like it didn't have too much of a high point for me. It didn't like change up a lot from the verse itself. Then the second verse came in, and feel like that's my favorite part of the whole song. That second verse has so nice instrumental ideas and changes, and also vocal like inflections of Chung Ha that I really really like. And then the second chorus having like first a little build up, also kind of a fake out, was really nice. So I really really do like this song. Like it really gave me lots of disco vibe, and it did help that it has a funky bass underneath it. And yeah, I'm just a sucker for funky basses. It's just, I don't know from where it's coming, but it's just, it just always picks you up, you know. It always makes you dance a funky bass, you know, and then towards the end having a little funky guitar behind there too. Also interesting choice on having kind of autotune or a filter over Chung Ha's voice, kind of giving that 70s vibe, like as if she was singing it through an older microphone, if you know what I mean. Like it really had that little filter on there, which I found was a really interesting and cool choice actually. So yeah, liked it a lot. So let's go to number 10, which is Chill. For me, this one is, I think, the one that is the least for me till now in the whole tracks, in the whole songs. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a lot happening. I don't know, like with her higher notes going on and a lot of like playful around with the synth and the trappy beat, hip hop kind of beat, poppy mixture right there. And then also the crowd or just the chanting behind there too, especially in the choruses. It was like kind of way too much for me. So it definitely is the least favorite of mine till now. Yeah, let's go ahead to side C, the intro to side C, Unknown. What did I just listen to? That felt like a whole ass trip. Oh my god, oh my god. Like I love the concept. It kind of gave me the rhythm, kind of gave me that vibe or the feeling from, I forgot the name. I have to research it while I'm editing it. There's a dancing style from, I don't know from where anymore, that came up recently. It is from the US as much as I know of, that also has that fast beat going on, really fast feet switches. I have to research it again. I will put the name of that dance style, that genre right here when I find it, but it really gave me that vibe kind of a little bit. But then also kind of house-ish, dance-ish, electronic, really really experimental kind of vibe. It fits the name Unknown because like I have no idea what kind of like where I should put that intro box, in which genre I could like fit them. They're the only side that have a feature. I just realized that now. Like Lemon, Play, Demente are the only 3 tracks with a feature. So that's maybe the unknown factor that she meant, like those bringing a new flavor to the songs, you know, an unknown flavor kind of. Play, I also did already a music video reaction to it, also a dance practice reaction to it. If you are interested, go ahead, check out the info box. We're gonna skip over Play for now. Let's go ahead to track 13, Demente. It's Spanish. There's literally nothing that she can do, right? Ooh. Okay, this one shapes up to be my favorite track of the whole album. Like next to all the title tracks and pre-releases, like that song is so good. And I love the feature. Like I never heard of that guy, but his vocal tone and his rap flow was so nice and it fitted when they had that part singing together. It fitted so good with Chung Ha's voice. So definitely have to go ahead check him out. Like yo. But like Spanish and Korean, right? It was the Spanish Korean mix. Like I hope I'm not saying something wrong right here. Yeah. It's a mixture of Spanish and Korean. Oh my god, it's so good. Whoa, bro, no, yo. This song I freaking like it. Oh my god, that's like it's also so simple. Like it's not a lot of stuff happening. Like of course there's a big reggaeton Latin influence mixed in with a little bit of pop elements too, but like it's so good. It just makes you feel good. And like I said, his feature is golden, and also her speaking Spanish, her voice, it was just the perfect blend right here. So that one shot up real high real fast. That's one of my faves right now. So yeah, let's go to track 14, which is Lemon featuring Cole D, or Cold, no, Cole D probably. Ooh. Again, a nice feature. That feature is so nice. And after like it started, after he started rapping, I was like, wait, I know that name. Wasn't he the one that put out a song just recently called Museum or The Museum or something like that? And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like heard his just recent song that was released. But yeah, this song is nothing crazy, like not a lot of stuff is happening, but I like it. I really like that it's staying in its own pocket of that poppy, trappy Latin mixture right there. And it has some nice switch ups in there, but nothing too crazy, nothing too like out there or out of left field. Just really nice staying in that pocket, in that flow. And in that way, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Crush's Ohio. It has like a similar genre mix and feeling going on. And you have to know Crush's Ohio last year was one of my favorite songs that came out. Like I said, like the feature again too. So I feel like all those three features also in play from Jungmo are really, really nice and really nice thought out and fit really well with each song and Chung Ha. So let's go ahead to number 15, which is Byulharang. I hope I said that right. If I mispronounce it, please correct me, which is her fandom. So yeah, let's listen to that one. I feel like it's gonna be a pop ballad, really, really emotional. So it's okay not to be fine. You're the light shining so So my prediction was correct. Like I hit it right on the nail right there. Pop ballad, which I said that already in my audio snippets. I'm not the biggest fan of. Like it doesn't matter from who it's coming. They either have to come on the right time where I kind of feel vulnerable and in a mood for those. Then I get to attach to songs like that a lot. Or they have to have something really different, because for me they kind of all have the same pocket and same sound to them and same structure to them, so they really have to have something to grab me. And first of all, Byulharang, that song right here is for the fandom, for her fans, is freaking beautiful. It's always beautiful when basically artists dedicate kind of a love song to their fans for, you know, supporting them, because at the end of the day the fans are more or less the reason why an artist is that big or has the ability to even release music and do what they love. So I feel I always love when an artist appreciates that, and Chung Ha is a sweetheart. She's an amazing human being, so of course she will have a song like that. And I feel like a lot of her fans will love this song a lot, but I'm not saying that I'm not one of her fans, but I'm just not big on like sappy pop ballads. Like that cheesy stuff just doesn't go with me. That said, the first line, "It's okay not to be fine," just hit a little bit because I had a rough weekend. So let's go ahead to the next and last intro track, to side D, Pleasures. Really interesting intro. Like, as much as I know from the audio snippets, this last portion has a lot of more slower songs, like ballads, pop ballads, and R&B stuff, like a little bit more sensual stuff too. So if I have that in the back of my mind, side D, the intro really fits to that. Like, it doesn't have, like, it has a build up, but not a big one. Like, it kind of goes back again to that nothingness, kind of, which fits the slower, more slower, sensual songs that come up now in this portion of the album. And they start off with track number 17X, which was also a pre-release, which I also did a music video reaction to. So if you're interested, go ahead, check that video out. Let's go ahead to track 18, which is All Night Long. Chung Ha's vocal tone would actually really fit kind of an R&B sensual track, poppy R&B, like mix, something like that. Like, I feel like her vocal tone and vocal ability would amazingly marinate with a song like that. I just feel like it isn't this one. I feel like the production of this one overshadows her vocals, especially in the chorus. So she kind of gets swallowed by the instrumentals, especially that really strong synth in there. So I kind of feel like this song would have been amazing with like the whole melody, with Chung Ha's vocal ability just stripped down a lot more, especially in the chorus. Yeah, let's go to track 19, which is Everybody Has. I swear, Chung Ha's vocal tone is just... Ooh, love that little thing the piano does right now. That was totally, again, a pop ballad right there, and I can just echo what I said during track 15, Byulharang, which also had that pop ballad vibe. It just didn't have something that new or something new that would grab me in that way. That said, I feel like Chung Ha's voice is so versatile. Like, she could do so much stuff and so beautiful and so like calming too. She has a really nice calming tone to her, especially when she goes to the neutral, more lower tones, which I really do love. So in that way, she has a really soothing voice coming in, and I feel like it gets overshadowed by her dance and performance ability, which she's a queen in too. But like, I kind of feel like it always gets missed how good of a vocalist she actually also is. So I really love that they have a lot of pop ballads actually throughout this album, that it's not just really always high points. It's just, like I said, it's just not really my thing. But I can definitely see, again, a lot of people liking it that are into that kind of genre, that kind of mix. So yeah, let's go ahead to track number 20, which is Come and Goes. Okay, so this track actually has a lot of elements that I like, especially during the verses. Like, I feel like it really shines there. but it suffers the same thing that Chill and All Night Long suffered from for me, and that is kind of overproduction, especially towards the chorus and the ending. Like it's too much stuff happening, at least for me, and also then having her in such a high note all the time is just a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead to the last song, which is 21, Querencia, the epilogue. Oh, okay, it's done already? Hold up. Okay, I don't know. iTunes, I think, has a wrong thing going on right there. Oh, no, it's not done yet. Oh, hold up. I just got confused because like for 10 seconds nothing happened, so I skipped forward and there is some more coming, so I feel like I'm not the only one who fell into that. Who thought it's over and iTunes put something wrong with the time. Ooh. Epilogue does mean continue, right? It's like also a glue thing, right? Okay, I feel like that's what they try to do with this, with the pause in between, having like the ending of this album and then being like, oh no, it's not over, it's more coming. You know what I mean? But like that pause of like 20 seconds really pranked me. This was the whole album from Chung Ha, her first studio album called Querencia, and I have to say, all in all, it's a really, really solid album, especially if you factor in her pre-releases and title tracks. They are really strong. So I feel like the strongest points of the album are the title tracks, which I think is not totally wrong. Like those tracks, pre-releases and title tracks, the purpose is that they are the flagship of the album, the highlights of the album, and that's why they get that kind of, you know, own music video and release. And they are the ones who have to basically present the album, give the first taste of an album, so they really do that amazingly. Next to that, it has some high points too with some of the B-sides, like number 5 that I still can't pronounce is for me a strong B-side. Bother Me I like too a lot. Then Demente and Lemon are really, really amazing. So there are still some nice, amazing B-sides sprinkled in next to the titles and pre-releases. But then again, it suffers from a lot of like overproduction. Like I feel like a lot of the songs that I didn't like would have been amazing. They had a lot of amazing ideas and a lot of amazing elements that I actually liked, but then it always suffered in the chorus where they tried to do too much. My points out of 10 for this album is this. Again, this is just my little opinion, my first reaction. It could be that some of the tracks will grow on me a lot more and the album will get a lot more points during the year, during the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video right here. Let me know down in the comments below which tracks were your favorite. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this baller, I might cop a suburb.